Back in 2013, when oil still cost over $100 a barrel, the energy industry spent over $10 billion on seismic surveys. These map the rock formations under the ground, under the seabed, in the search for new oil and gas reserves. But with the collapse in the oil price, the spend on that has collapsed. Oil companies spent last year only about $3 billion, about 70% down. So, as you can imagine, the seismic surveying industry has had a terrible time. In those circumstances, who on earth would want to invest in a seismic survey company? Well, BESTINVER, that's who. We did some research. We discovered there's one company which is very different from all the others in that industry. Most of the companies in that industry invest a huge amount of money in a fleet of specialist ships to do the work. That's a massive fixed cost. And as soon as revenue started falling, they were making huge losses. But TGS of Norway is different. They don't own any ships. And so they don't have any fixed costs, or not much anyway. This means they haven't racked up huge losses in the downturn. And this means that at the end of 2016, they still had $189 million of cash in the bank. Also, they pioneered an approach in the industry called the multi-client approach. Most of their competitors try to sell data on an exclusive basis to oil companies. Now, that's nice to have, but it costs a huge amount of money. And in a downturn, oil companies too are looking to save money. So TGS sells it to a lot of customers. And that's a lot cheaper for customers. And the multi-client approach has gone from being 45% of the market before the downturn to 60% of the market now. And TGS is the world market leader. Attention to detail is really important for successful investing. Trying to understand that even in challenged industries, there may be amazing investment opportunities. At BESTINVER, that's what we do.